So I'm going to show you guys how to set the spoofer up in a second, but I do want to show you guys the before spoofing serial numbers and the after spoofing serial numbers. You can get unbanned on any game using this spoofer, and you're going to notice right now that everything in here was changed. Your MAC address, your TPM, your BIOS, your disk serials, your baseboard serials, everything in here was changed. Most spoofers do not have a MAC address changer as well as a TPM changer, so this is why I confidently tell you that this is the best one on the market. Now I'm going to show you guys where to get this so you can do it yourself and get unbanned. First, you want to come to visuals.gg, which is the owner and the seller of this spoofer. The link to this website will be in the description, of course. So they don't have a specific section for the spoofer, but if you just scroll down, you're gonna find this spoofer on every single game because it works on every single game. So it doesn't matter which one you click, it's all gonna be the same exact thing. So obviously, if you want to be able to save the most amount of money possible, so they have 5 different keys for you guys. They have a 1 day, 3 day, 1 week, 1 month, and a lifetime key, and guarantee that you're not gonna get banned again. You're gonna want to get the lifetime version of this spoofer. If you only want to get it for 1 day, maybe 3 days to test it out to see for yourself that it works, go ahead and do that. You guys can go ahead and use code CS5 to get 5% off your purchase, by the way. Alright, so coming down to the requirements real quick. As long as you have everything that's listed here, you will be fine. It works on Windows 10 and 11, AMD and Intel processors. It works for all of these different anti-cheats plus more. It supports all game modes, and of course, you have to be on Windows to use this. So once you guys choose your duration, go ahead and purchase. So under orders, you're going to see all of your different orders you've ever purchased through Visuals. So make sure you guys keep the same account so you don't get confused. So right here is going to be the key that you're going to need. So go ahead and copy that to your clipboard now, and let's go to the instructions. So when it comes to preparation, if you guys do get confused, you can always come back to this page and you will be right back to where you need to be. Open up your Windows security, go to virus and threat protection, go to manage settings, and you want to turn off real-time protection. I also recommend turning off automatic sample submission as well as cloud drive protection as well. Then you want to go to your app and browser control and go to your reputation-based settings. Turn everything that's in here off. Then you also want to go to exploit protection and you want to turn everything that's in here off as well. Alright, so now go to your device security. You want to open up core isolation and you want to turn off memory integrity. So once you do all those other things, the only other thing you're going to have to do is uninstall known anti-cheats that are on your PC. Alright, then you want to go to the visuals.gg loader and you want to download it. Once you download the loader, it's going to pop up as loader and whatever number is right next to it. Depends on how many times you downloaded it before. You want to open this bad boy up. So upon getting on here, you're going to have to register, then you're going to have to log in as well as put in your license key. Alright, so you're going to see, man, that all of these different games, all of these different anti-cheats are supported. You guys will probably recognize almost all of these anti-cheats by now. Easy anti-cheat, we all know what that's for. Battle Eye, Ricochet, ACE, 5Guard, NetEase, and Javelin. Honestly, if I'm being honest, man, Ricochet and Javelin both kind of suck, but that's just my opinion. So something that's really cool about the spoofer is, I mentioned this before, but it has a built-in support ticket system. So you can come through here and you can make yourself a ticket, put the subject as HWID Spoofer, and then put the issue as something, whatever, isn't loading, or you can put whatever you're having an issue with. I highly doubt you guys will because this is a very good spoofer, but if you do, it's very convenient that you could do this. So once you make your ticket, you can go to my tickets right here and you will have answers in here. Come over to cleaner. They have a cleaner for every different game you could possibly think of. So coming over to serials, I already showed you guys this, but I'm gonna spoof again just to prove that it will spoof twice and change again. And then you can also link your Discord in here. So for this video, I'm going to use easy anti-cheat just to show you guys what it looks like. So once you open this up, you can pick and choose or toggle off or on whatever you do or don't want to spoof. The only things in here I recommend you guys can turn off is going to be your USBs, your Bluetooth, and your monitors. So the reason for that is because there's not that many games actually targeting anything like that unless you're using a Cronus. If you're using a Cronus, to make sure you have Bluetooth and USBs turned on. But if I'm being honest, just keep everything on and you'll be perfectly fine. It's not going to delete anything. It's not going to reboot anything like that. You're perfectly fine. I always turn on the callback feature. Go ahead and click continue. So it's going to be setting up its environment. The spoofer clearly says right here this only takes about 2 minutes. So I'm going to show you guys the whole exact process. I'm not going to skip anything. So just sit back, grab some popcorn, get unbanned, and just enjoy life a little bit. So the initializing is already done. The processing is already done. And it is now finalizing the spoof. Go ahead and load up the spoofer once again, just to show you guys that it spoofed everything. Let's go back to serials. You're going to see everything in here was changed once again. So if you guys do want to get unbanned, man, you already know how to do it. This is the best spoofer on the market. So I don't know if I even mentioned this, but it comes with a TPM spoofer and a MAC address changer. Most spoofers say they have that, but they really don't. This is coming from the guy that has been working in the spoofer community for about 2.5 years. So be careful out there, man. A lot of those guys are scammers. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.